Imagine a high-stakes family drama unfolding over the funeral of a legendary Ghanaian musician, where modern legal claims clash head-on with time-honored cultural traditions. It's the kind of story that grips you from the start, blurring the lines between love, loyalty, and legacy. But here's where it gets controversial. What happens when one person's official marriage under foreign law is dismissed by a powerful chief who insists that ancestral customs reign supreme? Buckle up as we dive into the details of why Nana Kumi Agyare II, Otumfuo's Dadiesoabahene, predicts Akosua Serwaa's lawsuit against Daddy Lumba's family and Odo Broni is destined to crumble. For those new to Ghanaian culture, let's clarify a bit. Asante tradition isn't just a set of rules. It's a deep-rooted way of life in the Ashanti region, passed down through generations. Think of it like a living history book that governs everything from marriages to funerals, often prioritizing community consensus over individual legal documents. This cultural framework has guided the Ashanti people for centuries, shaping how disputes are resolved and ceremonies are conducted. And this is the part most people miss when outsiders try to impose foreign laws on local matters. Nana Kumi Agyare II, who serves as the Dadiesoabahene under Asantehene Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, has firmly stated that Akosua Serwaa's court battle won't succeed. In an interview spotted by our team at yen.com.gh, this respected subchief emphasized that Asante customs hold ultimate authority in Ashantiland, rendering German law irrelevant in this context. It's a bold stance that underscores the tension between global legal systems and local heritage. To set the scene, this all stems from a lawsuit initiated by Akosua Serwaa, the late highlife icon Daddy Lumba's first wife. On October 2nd, she approached the Kumasi High Court, requesting an injunction to halt the funeral preparations. Her targets included Daddy Lumba's family head, known as the Dadiesoabahene, Kofi Owusu, his purported second wife, Priscilla Ofori-Atta, better known as Odo Broni, and even the transition's funeral home handling the arrangements. Akosua Serwaa's grievances were pointed. She alleged that Dadiesoabahene Kofi Owusu set a funeral date without her input, ignoring her personal circumstances as a grieving spouse. More strikingly, she challenged the recognition of Odo Broni as Daddy Lumba's widow, insisting that she alone was his legally married wife. They tied the knot in 2004 under German civil law, which in her view should solidify her claim. The planned funeral, slated for December 6th at Baba Yara Sports Stadium in Kumasi, was her main target. She wanted it declared invalid through court orders. But here's the twist that sparks debate. Nana Kumi Agyare II, in his conversation with Oheneba Media, bluntly called the case a non-starter. He argued that her German marriage holds no weight in Ashantiland, where Asante traditions, not European statutes, dictate proceedings. For beginners wondering why, consider this. In many African cultures, funerals aren't merely private events. They're community affairs that honor the deceased's lineage and legacy, often decided by family elders rather than just spouses. It's like comparing a simple contract to a centuries-old covenant. Each has its place, but in this cultural arena, the covenant wins. Adding fuel to the fire, the chief didn't hold back, labeling Akosua Serwaa as an unsatisfactory spouse who drove Daddy Lumba to find solace elsewhere. This accusation has raised eyebrows as it shifts the narrative from legal rights to personal character, potentially alienating supporters of her position. And this is the part most people miss. By framing the issue around marital conduct, Nana hints at a deeper cultural expectation that wives uphold certain duties, which could include emotional support or familial harmony, ideas that might feel outdated or unfair to modern audiences. Ultimately, Nana asserted that the family would oversee all funeral decisions without interference, echoing a controversial interpretation that personal ties, even unconventional ones, might outweigh formal legality in traditional eyes. It's a viewpoint that invites counterarguments. Should cultural norms override international laws in matters of inheritance or rights? For instance, imagine if someone married abroad, but their home community's elders favored local arrangements. Does that diminish the validity of the global union? These questions aren't just academic. They touch on broader debates about globalization versus cultural preservation. To see the chief in action, check out the TikTok clip here. https://www.tiktok.com photo/75590197336. And for the full interview, dive into this YouTube video. https://www.youtube.com/watch V5UA6K70CU. And don't forget to subscribe for more insightful updates. Sign up for Yen's Sports News channel on WhatsApp at https://whatsapp.com/channel/029VAM-THAN2RUAO3HBTANN30 to stay in the loop. What do you think? Should ancient traditions like Asante customs take precedence over legal marriages from other countries? Or is this a step backward in a globalized world? Does calling someone a bad wife justify sidelining their rights? Share your opinions below. Do you agree with Nana Kumi Agyare II? Or do you side with Akosua Serwaa? Let's spark a conversation in the comments.